That's
Well, this is a thing with Mono because didn't you guys say that he did this with Brave New World as well because he was with a fellow of Periwinkle?
Yes. He is the agent of chaos.
Periwinkle followed him into real life, apparently.
Oh no, is that how?
Oh
Is
no,
that
better.
Wait,
Better.
Periwinkle died in Brave New World and his soul was somewhere. It went into actual Mono's body.
Oh my god,
Nah,
yeah.
honestly, I just think Mono looked at Periwinkle and he said to himself, he's just like me for real, for real.
God damn it.
New personality unlocked.
Mono, time to give Mono the happy pills.
Anyway,
Oh wait.
Hello everyone. Welcome to another session of the Sunstruck.
Yay!
Hello.
We are here, one and all. Correct?
We're here physically.
What?
We have DJ Boyaga over here. We have Aries, the man who plays himself 3 times. We have Ember, the laptop dog.
What?
Ember, say something.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly my point right there. And we have Thrack, who is Polish. That's
Hello.
it. That's it. He's just Polish.
Dzień
Just
dobry.
Polish.
Dobry wieczór.
I only actually played myself twice, by the way.
Aries, how many times have you played yourself in that campaign?
What? Oh. Well,
3 times.
technically twice, actually. Eevee and Sylveon. Because,
And
the
What about
Garchomp.
Garchomp?
Garchomp is not me.
It is you! What the fuck are you talking about?
I control him, but he's not me.
Aries, please.
I
but the-
specifically designed him to have a different personality from
But
myself.
are you playing him?
Yes.
If you control the character, you
Anyway.
will
Anyway, boys and girls, recap.
Actually, we had a relatively quick session last game. We got everyone all-
Session. 6 hours long.
I can't recap because I wasn't here for half the session. You guys started out late.
Quick.
Yes. That's
It was
the
a
joke.
lot.
What?
It's a joke. You're supposed to ha ha he he.
I got horrified. No, the ha ha he he.
We had like a brain rot moment. Like
Brain wrong.
fucking.
But we
like-
finally took care of one of our personal missions.
One.
One.
It was.
So, well, to start from the beginning, we got everyone together. We did a little bit more roleplay at the guild, back and forth between us and Salandit, and getting, paperwork and whatnot squared away. Talking to Lupus a little more because she was still a little bashful after the previous session where she got called cute by Jolteon. So we finished up, talking that situation. We asked Team Hope if they wanted to tag along with us as we took Lupus to talk with her mother to get the whole Poochyena is hunting her, or the Mightyena pack hunting her down situation taken care of. They agreed. And since it's not an official mission, the guild association can go fuck themselves about the size of our group. So, anyway, we all went out to Meowsticks, we got something to eat, and then we left. We headed for Mightyena's cave and spent about, 4 hours just role-playing back and forth between, talking to the... Well, on the way there was some random events. I don't remember the first one. I think we had 2, right? 2 random events?
Probably. I don't remember.
I remember the one where there was a Dratini that just got born. My character swam in the water, gave him an apple, and made friends with the newborn Dratini.
Hmm.
But I could swear there was a second random event that we encountered on the way.
Probably, but I kind of checked out. I think halfway through all that.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, I don't remember. what the other random event was. But then we made it to the Puccina village. It was really dark. Couldn't see anything. Turns out they were all just kind of just watching us from a distance for a while. We kind of expected that anyway. They finally came out to, at least say something. They're trying to be menacing, but they're all too adorable to be menacing. Anyway, so they went and got Weavile for some reason, part of Team AWD. And Weavile came up and was like, yo, hi, what's up? Good to see you again. Let's go.
Why are you here so late?
I'm tired. Why are you waking me up? Let's go. Get this over with. It led us over to Lupus's mother's cave. We went in, had actually a very pleasant chat with her. Like, I expected it, but yes. Everyone expected her to be, respect strength. We have to fight our way through. It's going to be tough. No, she was actually really, really sociable and really down to earth.
It's almost like she was a guildie for over a decade.
See, that's what I was saying. I was like, she's probably going to be a lot more, like, reasonable than anyone expects, but no one believes me. But anyway, so things went really well with talking to her. She's going to talk to Lupus's brother and see if she can get him to stop hunting her. She didn't make any promises because obviously he is his own mighty hyena and there's no guarantees that he will stop hunting her, but she's going to try. So after that, I believe we were just about to teleport to the Eevee village, or we were just going to walk there, one of the two.
Pretty sure just walk, cause not that far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can just walk there.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was getting at. Is I think someone proposed opening a gate, but I don't really see a point.
I think it was
But
like
anyway.
just to scare them.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, now we were just preparing to leave for the Eevee village.
So, is there anything anyone would like to add at all?
Well, we also found out that it possibly Bolt and Lucky are siblings.
We found that out a while ago.
Well, kind of official now with knowing how Mighty and knew Bolt's parents and stuff.
Yeah.
Bolt Lucky made up.
Yeah,
She
Bolt,
kind of just gave us more of a confirmation of our diary confirmation. Because the official diary from Bolt's parents, not the story diary, the official diary pretty much already, told us that, yeah, they're definitely siblings. They had like a three-way love triangle between Zorark, Ninetales, Alone the Ninetales. No, that wasn't
I
her
don't
name.
think that was actually in it. I think that was more just implied that my character was implying that from available information.
It didn't mention that about their third wheel. It just didn't mention him by name.
They didn't really mention it was a romantic relationship.
Yeah, I always thought that the third wheel was just the third person in the team.
I caught on to the whole love triangle thing right away.
I thought I assumed because my character exists that there is one. There was one going on.
But anyway, so yeah, the diary didn't actually give his name. His name is Shadow, by the way, the Zorark. Didn't give his name, but they heavily implied, but didn't directly say it was a love triangle. Anyway, so Rhyme, Sparks, and Shadow, we already figured that out.
Alright. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
But as I said, Bolt and Lucky are on good terms again.
He's growing, give him time. He's a kid. He's a baby. He needed to be kicked. He needed to be kicked in the face and almost died.
Yeah, give him
Just a baby.
give him like a decade. He'll grow up.
So grow up.
Aries, are you gonna mention the thing your character got to do?
What?
The inner monologue you had.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I couldn't exactly hear him. I don't know if he was breaking up for everyone else or not.
Not for
It's
me.
his laptop.
But yes, that is true. I reminded Finn halfway through the session. Oh yeah, when we first went to sleep. Oh yeah, I actually am now in harmony with my logic and instincts, so I can actually talk to my inner Pokemon. And I did exactly that. I spoke with her. She was exactly as childish as we expected, and also weirdly adult in some ways. She wants to marry some legendary Pokemon of the sea. I don't remember exactly what she said he looked like, but
He gets tired.
she wants to become the Umbreon, a
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon. Thank you. She wants to become a Vaporeon so she can travel the oceans and meet this mystery Pokemon. We had a bit of a ethical debate on, what if he's already married? And she's like, oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. Okay, if he's not, if he is taken, I will look into someone else. But for now, that's my ultimate goal. And then there was also a lot of talk about making Eevees, made my character really uncomfortable, and yeah.
And some stuff about fur affinity.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I didn't bring that up. She brought that up because she's in my head, and in my head is for affinity, so...
Well, you see, the funny thing about that is that on average, your average Pokemon in the Mystery Dungeon world would probably be much less shy about that sort of thing. Well, depending where they live, actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like a
And we are
wild...
living in a slum.
Well,
But on the...
so a wild Pokemon would probably know about all of this because they would probably see it from the moment they were born, right? But like a townie from like a treasure city would probably potentially not even know what the fuck someone would be talking about.
Yeah. And the funniest part is, she now, because she's been in my head, I just realized, she now has as much education as I have.
Oh, no, because getting education is more than just the sheer knowledge.
It's putting it all together.
I guess that's fair. But she
Actually
has the
understanding
knowledge.
She
Yeah.
knows too much, you cannot allow her to leave your body.
I am so glad I'm not. I am so glad I am not playing myself because I'm kind of a degenerate. So
Oh god.
I mean, same.
Oh god.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
No.
But anyway,
Anyway, we are currently held prisoner at the Puccina cave.
just until morning when she comes back, we're just sleeping.
Yep.
We
I
are
mean,
still
she
in
is
prison.
kind of who to you, prisoner, yeah.
She did leave and lock the door.
I don't think she realized it though. She kind of probably just did it off of instinct.
No, that was a force of habit on her though, to lock the door behind her. Think about it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Force of habit.
But yeah.
Instinct.
But yeah. So, shall we begin?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Alright. My friendos, who would like to awaken first?
me.
Alright. Right. Zorua. Whoa, my computer completely froze there for a moment.
Cool.
Why is it always on Sunstruck?
I think it's because tabletop sim is already killing my computer, and on Sunstruck there's more shit on the table than usual.
Yeah, like what? 20 different Puccinas?
Yeah, anyway. Zorua.
Mhm.
You awaken. It's kinda difficult to tell, like, if it's day or not, by the way, because, like, there's no window. But yeah.
I'm just gonna assume it's day.
Yeah. You awaken. You look around, and well, you can see your teammates, and you can see your other teammates behind you. But at the door, you can actually see a strange situation.
What do I see?
You can see Lupus being at the door together with Shocker, and they are currently talking to Mightyena. They're trying to talk in a very quiet manner. Be more like...
Oh no, they are teaming up against the poor guy.
Yeah, because you can see Mightyena is currently holding Puchiena, Lupus, and is running her paw through her head. So just like, petting her. And Shocker looks like he's blushing a lot, while Lupus is also blushing a lot, and well, Mightyena is literally just like apparently talking to him in a weird way of talking to him without him answering.
Yeah, Shocker's usually on the other side of these sort of things, so...
Yeah, you're kind of getting the feeling that Shocker is not very good at the whole social stuff.
Same.
Like, a drug addict not good at talking to people? What?
Yeah, and there's also the extra thing of you're kind of guessing the fact that Lupus may have done something here, and now Shocker was put in a difficult situation that he probably didn't want to see himself in.
Oh god.
Poor
What
Shocker.
happened?
Shocker's a good boy. I don't want to hold the drug thing over his head.
Bro, he was doing that for like a year to that poor fella.
Man, drugs do things to you, man.
Drug bad. Okay.
But yeah,
Anyways, I'm going to gently poke the guildmaster.
right. Eevee? Vivi,
Yes.
you are being poked.
She wakes up, kind of just grumbling. It's a Pidgey. Huh?
Eh,
What?
Time to wake up.
Oh, sorry. Just got somehow in contact with my inner Pokemon. We were playing charades. It was actually pretty fun.
Oh, I can imagine. I kind of wish I could talk to my inner Pokemon.
She stands up and does the whole dog style stretching thing. Whew, what's going on? Is it morning? I can't tell. It's so dark in this cave.
Yeah, I assume it's morning, and I know Lupus and Shocker are already up.
And she just looks over at the situation.
You can see the very gray and black and white group over here, just like talking. And by talking, I mean it's mostly June talking.
I'm going to also poke Thrack and Vincent.
Alright.
Hello.
Morning.
Is it? It's so dark. Is it December already?
I get that.
What's December?
Right. So, I see Aries is approaching.
Yes.
I'm just
Alright.
being dragged by them.
So, Aries, as you approach, June notices you and stops this humiliation and looks at you. Ah, you're finally awake.
She just nods and says, yeah, just had a new experience in my dreams last night, but I'm alright. Is everything alright?
Yes, we were just having a little bit of a talk.
You two look like you've just replaced your faces with tomatoes, she says, looking at Lupus and Shocker.
Lupus just looks at Shocker, and Shocker just looks at Lupus. And for the first time, Lupus actually doesn't explain the situation in her usual way. She just takes her paws and just hides her face in her paws.
What the hell happened here?
Jude just looks at you and says, "Oh, apparently my daughter has not exactly taken my forwardness to certain things." She just shrugs and says, I guess I wasn't a very good mother."
What?
My daughter here has presented me her mate.
Drakloak?
I give Ares a look. I give Ares a look. I'm like, oh no.
Sugar just lays down on his belly and just like...
And Eevee visibly sighs.
And I was just asking how many how many eggs am I to expect in like a cycle or two?
Hey, June, could I talk to you just outside for a moment?
Oh, is there any reason for privacy?
Just so we don't embarrass the two any more than they already are.
Oh, but surely they need to get used to that. I mean, when there's gonna be a lot of tiny Puchenas, they're gonna have to be dealing with a lot of embarrassment.
Wait a minute, you can embarrass them more?
Yes.
Just trust me.
I mean, I remember when Lupus over here, you know, when she just popped out of the egg, she was usually peeing herself. Lupus just like she just wants to become a ball right now. Lupus who would go against a Dragonite and fucking punch Dragonite in the face.
She's blushing.
And she is currently completely defeated.
I'm going to do my best not to make any facial expressions as I just like I just look at June. Yeah, just trust me.
Right? She picks up Lupus, she gives her head pats and sets her down. She also, she sets her down, she pushes her slightly closer towards Shocker. She then gives head pats to Shocker, then to her, then looks at you and says, "Alright."
Alright. I'm just gonna guess the door's open.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I just kind of want to explain the situation with those two. So Lupus is still learning, obviously, and she's doing a lot better. You know, to figure out emotions and how to handle them. But Shocker's not actually all that interested in her.
Oh, that's alright. Eventually he will.
Eevee's gonna shake her head and she's gonna say, "That's, you know, not a fair thing to say. It should ultimately be his decision whether or not if he wants to be her mate, but as of right now, he has no interest in her at all."
She lifts her paw and says, "Me and my mate, we were not exactly on speaking terms originally."
Well, yes, that's, you know, due to your... She thinks for a moment for the right words. Tribal tradition.
Indeed.
We are going more off of civilized tradition,
No.
which is...
Well, you see, the problem is that Kaz was civilized. It was actually me who was about Pokemon, basically.
So it's the same situation as here.
In the end, it sounds like, did he choose you, or did you choose him?
She actually puts her paw to her to her mouth. She thinks for a moment and says, "I think what made it work was when I found out that he really enjoyed stargazing. And me,
Okay.
I really enjoyed looking at the stars as well. So eventually we found each other through that."
Eevee's just gonna nod and say, okay. And if some sort of connection like that happens between those two, that's fine. But ultimately, as of right now, they have no connection other than Lucas's crush on him.
She shrugs and says, I mean, that is true, but he might as well be aware of what my daughter is thinking about him. Especially because she's very bad at showing it.
I mean, as true as that is, there's still many, many Pokemon in the world that she could end up meeting and decide that she wants to actually be a mate with someone else, and that other Pokemon might reciprocate that.
Just gonna
What
note
I'm getting at here
she's just gonna note
is-
that and said, my daughter can has as many mates as she.
Or just one, whatever she decides. But what I'm pretty much just getting at is we should probably not try to push Shocker on her. We're already trying to, help teach her more about, consent and all that in the first place. And it's been difficult, so just kind of trying to push them together isn't really helping.
She tilts her head, says, but he didn't say no.
Because he's too terrified, she's kind of been very abusive with him up until this point.
What do you mean she was abusive?
Well, while she was still learning, she doesn't realize that, not all Pokemon enjoy being bitten or hit or, thrown around.
Oh. Alright, maybe I have told her too many stories.
You
Yeah.
think?
I mean, see, obviously it's one thing if a Pokemon asks for that sort of thing. That's, that's a whole nother deal, but he does not like it. And we've been trying to teach her that. And
Yes,
she's catching on.
I'll be completely honest, I didn't know that she was doing that.
Yeah, it's because of that they've kind of had a weird half friendship, half he's just too terrified to tell her no type thing.
Would you be alright if I would keep Lupus here for, let's say, a day?
Sure.
I feel like
I trust you.
I feel like her and me need to have a little bit of a talk. The kind of talk from a Mightyena to Poochyena, not from a Pokemon to Pokemon.
And Eevee's gonna kind of just like raise a little bit of an eyebrow and say a talk about consent and asking before just doing things, right?
Well, that too, but I need to explain to her how different Townies and us are. I went through that, my mother went through that, and now she is going through. And I would prefer her to not have a harder time than necessary.
And well, if you think she will be all the better for it.
I hope so. When she left after what happened, she wasn't very old. Wasn't very experienced. And because of that, she has a very difficult way of thinking about things. Also, there was no
I
guild.
picked up on that.
When I was telling her about the guild in Capim, well, there was no guild. So generally she had it much more difficult than me.
Yeah, that's fair.
When she told me that for the most part she was doing freelance work, I never expected that she would do anything like that. I was kinda hoping that she would not even stay at Capim, but she would move on somewhere else.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, ever since joining the guild, she's taken huge strides in her social development.
She looks towards the door and just says, I just wish that she did it a little quicker.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Baby steps.
Isn't that every
But
parent's
yeah,
dream?
baby steps.
Ishida looks at you and says, not to mention I do feel a little bit of shame.
It's alright. I mean, you didn't exactly get much of a chance to raise her the entire time. She kind of had to leave before you were finished, so it's not entirely your fault.
Yes. Her father made things a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, I'm sure he was much more like what she initially was.
Yes. He was wild. He was strong. When the time came for us to mate, I didn't feel like it because I was sick that day. And when he tried to force himself upon me, I couldn't even start defending myself as Lupus went in and, well, he didn't see it coming.
Protected you.
Yes.
And she's just gonna nod and say, and she is very crazy strong for a little lupus, or for little Puccina.
She gives you toothy grins. I mean, she was trained since being born by me.
He's gonna smile at that. Well, she has definitely been invaluable to us, both as a guild team member and as a friend. So, in the end, she may still have a lot to learn, but you did a wonderful job either way, with as much as you could.
To be honest, most of that is just her.
That's probably fair.
She just wanted to get stronger, better.
That's her. Eevee's gonna nod at that. Well, I guess once you're finished up having your Mother's Day with her, you can just feel free to send her to the Eevee village. That's actually our next destination.
Maitena just nods to that and says, "You see, do you know about Puccienas?"
I know quite a bit, but I won't say that I'm an expert.
We do not exactly know what to call it, but she is currently going through a stage in her life when a lot of things are happening to her. She's currently going through a stage when Puccienas start asking important questions. They also start to be, let's just say, seeking their way in life. Most of them stay with the pack, but some decide to leave and either make their own pack or just somewhere else.
Eevee just kind of nods and says, yeah, I can definitely tell that. So that's something I'm very familiar with. In my world, we would call that, why am I forgetting the word now?
Adolescence?
No.
Hmm.
Puberty, that's the word. In my world, we would actually call that going through puberty.
I do
When,
not actually know what it
you're-
means.
It's pretty much the time of your life when both hormonal and emotional and physical changes are all hitting you like a dump truck all at one time, and you gotta just kind of figure it out.
She just giggles to that and says, you have a very funny way with words."
Yeah, I try.
But yes, please, I would like to apologize if Lupus was a little bit of a powerful.
Well, I mean, she's actually learned very quickly. I mean,
That is
she's...
actually very normal in this time. You see, most of the things that Lupus is going to learn, they will be ingrained into her. You are essentially shaping her as a Pucciana.
She's gonna nod. Though, if anyone deserves an apology, it's definitely poor Shocker. He's kind of gotten the worst of it.
Well, I attempted to speak with him, and I am very certain that in the middle of him making cute noises, by the way, very cute noises, in the middle of him making those cute noises, he did actually mention that he doesn't actually know what to do with his life. So I was wondering if Lupus could actually help him shape his life.
It's, not impossible, but you know, in the end,
Is
it
she
ultimately
is she
up
then
to him.
by the way, she then grins and says not to mention I do have some experience with his species.
Ahem. I'm sure you do.
Oh, not like that. We used to have a member of his species in our guild.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure that definitely is helpful, but in the end, I think he kind of just needs some time away. I'm not even sure if being in the guild right now is best for him because of his history with lupus. Honestly, at this point, it almost feels like maybe he might do very well in another city or another town. Just kind of have a fresh start.
Well, then I would say that you should probably present it to him. Ask him about his opinion.
It's something I've been having on my mind for a while. Just been a little too busy to bring it up, but I might bring it up soon.
She looks at the door and says, I do enjoy the fact that he smiles when he looks at Lupus.
Yeah, I can definitely sense that he has some level of fondness for her, which is probably why he didn't try to find some place to hide all the time, but I just don't know if he wants the same thing that Lupus wants, but it's just one of those confusing messes.
Her entire team looks very happy.
She kind of nodded that.
So based on what Lupus told me, they did go through some difficult times.
Yeah, that's generally what brings a team together.
She also speaks highly of you.
That actually brings a little smile to her face. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why she's always respected me so much.
Oh, that's very simple. Because you are the leader of the pack.
Well, yeah, there's that. I don't know, though. It almost feels like she had the respect for me either way.
No. She actually told me that at first she was thinking about, defeating you and taking over the guild herself.
I mean, I guess.
But eventually you've proven yourself to her. And if you've proven yourself to her, that means you've proven yourself to me.
Eevee will nod at that. That is a fair point.
She gives you a little bit of a toothy grin, says, because if you would not, then I would probably kill you right here and then eat you.
Eevee looks weirdly unfazed by that. She kind of just shrugs and says, I mean, that is kind of just what it seems like is the norm around here.
Yes. I mean, I do need to tell you something important. So, you know how my dear daughter has killed my mate here?
Uh-huh.
Well, I did eat him afterwards.
Well, I mean, I would imagine a mighty hyena would probably have a lot more meat on the bones than an Eevee.
Well, yes, but the point is that you are not supposed to waste any.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway. So, should we go back? Before they
Yes,
start
yes.
thinking about what we are doing behind closed door, alone, in a dark hallway. She says
Wait.
with a wink.
Did you actually close the door?
Yes, she did.
Alright.
He does it by habit.
Yeah, like, she didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. Oh, by the way, Eevee, you saw how she closes the door.
Oh.
With her tail.
Yes. And Eevee's just gonna kind of nod and just roll her eyes a little bit at the innuendo. Yes, let's get back to them.
Alright. She lowers her head and yums on your neck and just carries you in like she would carry a Puchiena.
Okay, that's not necessary.
You guys see you guys see my Tiena? Just go.
What?
Alrighty then.
Do not worry, I have not eaten her.
I can see.
Anyway,
I'll do this.
Alright, hey, Lupus.
Lupus looks like she has calmed down a little bit. She just nods.
How would you feel about spending the day with your mom and then meeting us at the Eevee village later tonight?
Lupus looks at you a little confused and says, what if danger happened?
Well, are you talking about with us or with you?
You. She
She
shakes
just
her.
shake her.
She shakes her head and says, "No danger here. Too many Puchianos."
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, the Eevee village will have all of us, she says, motioning to everyone else.
And Umbreon.
And Umbreon, and Flareon.
Yeah, of course, my character is going to be mentioning Umbreon.
Yes. So don't worry about us, we'll be fine. If anything happens, I promise I will send you a Wonder Mail right away.
Ari's promise.
She holds out a pause. A paw. I promise.
She will take your paw, and then she will nod and say, "Then Lupus is okay with that."
Okay. It just sounds like your mom wants to have a nice heart-to-heart with you, and I think she kind of just like glances over at Shocker. We could use a little alone time.
Your mistress?
Yes,
Can I make a request?
of course.
Can I stay here as well?
Do you wish to?
He nods.
I mean, in the end, my whole thing with you is I just want you to always have your own decisions. So yes, if that is truly your choice,
He
then
nods.
yes, of course.
Because I don't want to weaken our team.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, both me and Lupus staying here would be dangerous for you if something happened.
No. I mean, I have my entire team with me, and we'll have the remainder of your team together. Plus, since we're heading to Eevee Village, there will be 2 powerful Eevees there as well. So, I mean, in the end, we'll be fine. If you have, if you really want to be here. But, well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, though, because June over there actually does want to kind of have a heart-to-heart with her daughter.
Yeah, by the way, June is like giving you signals of like, try to get him out. Try to get.
Okay. So it might actually be a better idea if you come with us, but I'm not going to force you to.
He looks at you. He looks at Lupus. Lupus giving him the puppy eyes.
Can I, like, just place a paw over her eyes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just do that.
You are pretty sure she's still doing puppy eyes over your paw.
Just covering her eyes. Eevee's just gonna say, "Don't let her sway you." It's
Yeah.
probably a better idea if you come with us, though.
It's better for Team Hope. Lupus looks sad, even though you cannot see her eyes.
I'm gonna give her a gentle hug before, we get ready to leave, but I'm just gonna say, don't worry, Lupus. We'll be okay.
Alright. But we will meet again.
We will meet again tonight as soon as you're done.
You promise nothing happens. Everything gonna
I
be
will.
okay.
I promise. And I also promise if anything does, to make sure you know right away.
Wait. Your mistress?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to watch over Thrack, so he cause no trouble.
Eevee actually smirks a little at that and says, absolutely.
No, I'm right here, right?
Almost like he's there.
That gets a small laugh out of Eevee.
June just like whispers to Lupus, which one is Thrack?
It's me.
Eevee. Yes.
Oh, you're Drakloak. Hi.
Hello.
Steps aside a little bit. The shopper just
Alright, guys.
goes to your side.
Everyone get your things together and let's prepare to head out for the Eevee village.
While this is happening, hey, Zorua, what you doing over here?
I'm just pat and bolt on the head.
So, I have not actually been able to describe this because nobody actually came here to have a look-see. Brainwave and Monsoon are sleeping on top of Bolt.
I'm gonna pat Bolt on the head.
He just kind of like rolls, not like in such a way that like Monsoon and Brainwave are gonna fall off. It like 360 in a circle.
Good morning, Bolt.
Not morning yet, it's dark.
Well, it's dark in here regardless of whether it's night or not. I mean, morning or not.
Man, did everyone forget we're in a cave?
Yes. Brainwave, just wakes up from this and just like lazily hops off Bolt. Soon followed by Monsoon. Another day. Oh, Zorua. Hey.
Hello, Monsoon. Hello, Brainwave.
Gosh. Very difficult to wake up and there's no sun lighting on us.
Yeah, I kind of like having a bit of sun or moonlight on as well.
We're still at Mighty End. Yeah, we're still at Mighty End. Oh, I guess we should probably back up. So over there, they are getting ready.
I think Lupus will be staying for a little bit here, but she'll be sent to the Eevee village when her and her mother are done.
Is that okay?
Huh?
Is that gonna be okay?
It should be.
Yeah, give me a moment. Just floats over. Yeah. Brainwave just starts backing up. Eventually, Bolt also wakes up. Just kind of lazily takes his, his little bag. Just puts it on his back.
I'll help Bolt out.
Thanks.
No problem.
Seriously, you should make something like a guild that only works at night.
Out of character. Wait. Did people? Wasn't like the thing between me and Bolt like no one know about it yet?
Sorry, would you say it's kind of difficult to understand you?
No one knew about the thing with me and Bolt yet, right?
Yeah,
Or-
nobody. Only you and Bolt.
So it should be weird that I'm approaching him.
Yes, but also apparently no one is questioning right now because, where everyone is.
Ah,
Also, everyone just woke up.
yeah, and Monsoon probably understands.
People being half asleep kind of helps with that. Oh.
Bolt just kind of, just backs everything up. Stretches like a cat. But just says, alright, so I guess we are gonna be going. Where are we going again?
The Eevee village and then home.
That seems like a good idea. he just looks like he just looks like me in the morning, basically. I know that doesn't say anything. But yeah. Over here, group, you can see Monsoon come over and say, what is it, the thing that I heard about Lupus not coming with us?
She's just gonna spend the day with her mom. They're gonna have pretty much a little heart-to-heart, since she didn't exactly get much time to spend with her daughter after everything that's happened, so we're gonna let her have a day with her daughter, and she's gonna meet us at the Eevee village later tonight.
Monsoon just nods. He actually looks at June and says, "Gonna keep her safe?" What? I'm asking if you're gonna keep her safe. My daughter? Okay. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Lupus, you come back and be alright, okay? It's just nuts.
Ugh.
Otherwise, everyone is coming with us?
Eevee's gonna
think so.
nod.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna go back to Brainwave and such. Joker, you should probably go pack up as well. Lupus, don't forget anything, alright? It's just nuts again. Okay. Alright. Come with me, Shocker. And Shocker just gotta follow him. A trained motion, by the way.
Hmm.
What do you mean a trained motion?
So you know how sometimes you can definitely okay. Have you ever? Okay, you've never been to the military. Sometimes when your CO would show up, you would not even have to say anything, and you already get up and you already know exactly what to do.
Ah, alright.
That's what I mean by that. Oh yeah. Zorua, you can see Monsoon return with Shocker as they are just, finishing their packing.
I smile and wave at Shocker.
Shocker waves at you. You can definitely see that he has a little bit of reddish color to him that is slowly vanishing as he's focusing on packing.
Man, a red zebra.
It's not like, he's like completely red, more like he's like a red blush.
Black and white and red all over.
Oh god. That sounds like a lyrics for a song.
It's just an old joke.
Also, man, imagine actually unpacking your stuff here.
They do the way the Monsoon way.
I look at Monsoon.
Looks at you.
I was like, me and Bolt talk things out. We're good again.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that you guys are talking. But honestly, I'm glad that it worked out, so... Who cares? Honestly, it's better if the teams are working well together instead of fighting. Yo, Ember, if you are talking, I cannot hear you.
I'm not.
Okay. It's because you were like moving your hand, I was like, oh, is Ember talking?
I was looking at my phone because I have a food coming to the house.
Oh, okay.
Uber Eats kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually Monsoon and Choco pack up as well. It's just, Monsoon just looks at the team and says, alright, we're gonna be following Team Tropic, so let's just go. Alright, let's go. Follow the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Monsoon's team looks like he's herding cats rather than people.
It looks like it.
I mean, he does have a cat with him. So it could be somewhat literal. But yeah. What about you guys?
Well, once Eevee sees everyone is ready to go, she just start heading for the door.
Alright. We're gonna lead you out. So that
Eevee's gonna give Lupus one more hug.
Lupus is going to pull you for a hug. Squeeze.
She squeezes just as tight.
Because, like, this is the first time that Lupus is gonna be, like, away from both groups for any long period of time.
We'll be seeing you soon.
He nods.
Squeeze.
Wait, you call one day a long period of time?
Yes, that is longer. Like, have you guys not realized that she has been with you guys, you know, either you or, you know, Team Hope members, basically for more than a month now?
Yeah.
It's already been more than a month.
Yeah?
Or even Team Hope at times too, or Team Horn at times too.
Yeah, or Team Horn, yeah. But yeah. Finally, Mighty Anna leads you out. She leads you towards, you know, the entrance. You can finally see the day. Someone roll me for weather.
Ah, yay.
D10, right?
Yeah.
Yep, D10. Oh, he's doing it.
8.
Ah, everyone's favorite.
Rain?
It's raining.
It's always raining.
Move on soon.
Welcome to this area, I guess. Yeah, monsoon. Immediately upon poking his head outside, Monsoon says,
Damn it!
yeah, Monsoon just says, oh no.
Oh, God.
Shit, here we go again.
You just see him, like, you know, he does literally get blue, but he also has the blues.
Ben, I'm just gonna say, if this is supposed to be like post-apocalyptic Earth or something, we are in fucking London.
I mean, there's theories about this shit, man, and like, I don't know.
Or Seattle.
Well,
Or Ireland.
okay, so a lot of people say that the Côte of Grass has a lot of like things to it that kinda seem like this probably was the Johto area.
I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, basically the crystal area, or soul silver, what do you wanna call it?
Yeah, the Kyoto region.
Because there's
Not
a
the Crystal Empire.
It's so weird to hear myself from Ember every time Ember speaks. But yeah, the reason why people think that this might be the Johto area is because of the massive network of unknown ruins. Which is kinda like a big Johto thing.
The ruin of Alps and all that.
Yeah, see, that's actually what people think that one ruin area is.
I mean, it seems similar too, and plus the way the ruins are in there, they kind of look like it.
Yeah, it's different because, you know, this is after many years of like
Half the
everything.
humans are gone.
But again, that is absolutely not confirmed by any official media. That is literally just a big fan theory. Like, for instance, a lot of people say that the continent of sand is actually base of Hoenn.
Oh.
Like, give me a second. I had that. I was actually reading that today. Continent of sand. The biggest probability is that it was either the Unova or it was Hoenn. Hoenn has a big deserty area, and Unova also has a big deserty area. Not to mention, the continent of sand has a lot of human ruins, among which skyscrapers, which have been mostly only documented in the Unova region.
So, Dubai.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Cuba.
Unova is
Gentlemen.
based on USA.
Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai.
Are you making Spec Ops The Line references on
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Fuck off.
No.
Man is losing his shit.
Yeah, he's actually losing his fucking brains. Anyway.
I wonder who's gonna find the stash of white.
Anyway.
God
June leads you guys out, in the rain, and outside, basically where the watchtower is. She's just gonna look at you guys and be like, "All right, I do wish you luck, and you're always welcome here. Just know that if you come here without an invitation, there's a good possibility of someone challenging you to a fight."
I can just
Yeah.
fly over them.
I wouldn't expect any less.
And you don't want to know what happens to those who lose fights here.
I mean, I'm sure I can imagine.
But yeah, she gives you all hugs, and then just like stands aside with Lupus. By the way, she's protecting Lupus with her tail, so that it's not raining on her.
That's adorable. Well, Eevee will start heading out of the village.
Same here. And once we are a little further away from my Tina, I'm just gonna ask Aris, where did the hag come from?
The hag?
The hug.
Yeah, the hag.
Oh, the hug. And she's our friend.
Do you guys usually hug your friends?
Yes, we... Thrack, you've been here a while. We hug actually quite often.
I have not.
Well, because sometimes you can be a bit standoffish and you don't seem like you're really receptive to hugs.
I keep forgetting that out of all of the Slavic nations, Polish people are the least physical.
Food's almost here. Give me 1 sec.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is that-
sometimes it be like that, Finn.
I do have to ask something. Is it because of Christianity? Has Christianity bug broken you?
Yes.
Why would it be because of Christianity?
Because that's about like the only difference between you and the rest of the Slavs. Because, like, I'm sorry, the average hello over here in Czech Republic is hug and, handshakes and generally just being very happy.
Over here, it's usually something like hand wave, handshake, and then
Gang
that's
signs.
In all fairness, though, Finn, you also kind of make it sound like it's also common for for there to be a lot of shankings out there too.
Yeah?
So, hug, handshake, or shank. Take your pick.
Shake.
I
we
mean,
just do.
lately not that much, but yeah, for quite some time, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, there was a lot of shankings.
I mean, yeah.
We got a lot of nods of acknowledgement to us over here.
I mean, to be honest, the shanking does happen, though less so over where I live, much more over in Moravia.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. Oh wait, they cannot get it. They cannot understand why. don't understand. They don't understand the geopolitics and shit. The cultures.
Just wait till I get over there, then I'll find it out.
If you ever make it over here, buddy, I am literally gonna do my best to take you to, like, every important location in my country.
That's so everything except Moravia.
Even in Moravia, I know there's important shit there.
Like
I
that
mean,
forest
is
where
there?
your first king was baptized, you said?
I mean, I would love to get. Oh, I could take him to Brno, but there is a castle where you can only get there by those like weird like air rope lines.
Oh no,
Oh.
not those.
gondola?
Yes. No. So there's basically like we have a castle in Brno, right? And there is no land bridge towards it. You need to take these like I don't know what that's called in English, but it's basically like a big like you basically have to travel there from like a station, and it's like
Yeah.
over the entire city.
Yeah, we call those gondolas.
Oh, okay. It's like
'Cause-
it's beautiful. You literally will see the
See,
entire
yeah.
city.
It's like a pod that you get into that goes over like a cliff. Like
Yeah.
you can look down, and look everywhere because how high up you're going.
Like if anyone ever goes to Brno and doesn't experience that, you are literally you just don't even fucking talk to me.
I mean, can you say you've ever been to Moravia if you don't get stabbed?
I mean, that's another way, yeah. I mean, vast majority of people I know did get stabbed or at least attacked in Moravia, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna-
either stabbing or you lose your wallet.
Yeah, like, my sister got attacked. I got attacked. I got stabbed. I stabbed people in Moravia.
If I'm gonna be stabbed by somebody, it's probably gonna be by Finn for some reason.
I'm not gonna be stabbing you.
You're gonna have like a pencil in your hand. You're like, yeah, but fuck.
No, you see, you probably know me long enough to know that at this point I'm more likely to stab myself.
Yeah, but then I jump in the way, and that's why I get stabbed.
How do you stab? Wait, how do you jump in the way of me stabbing myself?
Insert
Nope.
that one scene from Adventure Time.
Okay, you do have a good point there. But yeah, you guys find yourselves outside of the Puchiana village. What do?
I will pull out my wonder map and start guiding us back towards the Eevee village.
Well, so you have two options. You can either go back to that one fork in the road, or you are noticing that there is basically a straight line that you could take.
Yeah, she'd probably go for the straight line.
There is a river in the way, though.
I'm not shy of a little bit of swimming.
I mean,
We're
I
already
just float
soaking
across.
wet anyway.
Imagine swimming.
Yeah, you can just float over.
Yeah, sucks to be you, like.
I don't care. I like swimming.
You are made out of fur.
Yes. But I still like swimming.
All right. Show. You guys. So, are you taking the straight line?
Yes.
All right. So
We are entering the Moravia.
stop, please. So you are going through, the foresty, jungly area between these two villages, packs. What do you would wanna call whatever the Eevees are?
Yes.
And in no time whatsoever, you do actually hit the river that I was talking about. It is pretty wide. Like it is
Alright.
it is wider than an Ekans is long.
Well, I wouldn't hesitate to start swimming.
All right, do me a swimming check. That is
I'm
athletics.
guessing that's just okay. That is a 3 pass crit.
Well, you are lucky on that crit. If you didn't crit that, I would say that you just got picked up by the river and you would be like, oh no.
And literally, I rolled 3 1s and 3 6s.
Alright, Thrack?
Yeah.
You can see Aries kinda struggle, but slowly making it across the somewhat of a wild, stormy river.
You know, I have Grookey on my head. I'm just gonna pick up Leafeon with my arms, and I'm gonna float over.
Okay. By the way, back on the other side where you guys were, you can actually currently see the Shocker poking the river.
Oh no.
You know, I'm gonna leave Grookey and Lucky here. I'm gonna float back. I'm gonna get Ralts on my head. I'm gonna pick up, I don't know, Shanks first. I'm gonna float them over. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna pick up Shocker. I'm gonna float him over. And then I'm gonna ask Casform if he needs help.
Cosform just floats over.
Nice.
Eevee actually looks like, despite how tough it was, she actually looks like she still enjoyed the swim.
Yeah, it was somewhat of a wild thing, because it is windy, it is raining, it is a little bit stormy.
Aries gonna have to get used to the water.
Oh,
Yep.
good point, actually. Oh, also, Ember, while you were gone, Thrack helped you out across the river.
No, I've been back.
Oh, okay, I thought you were not here, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Alright. And then once I'm back to the other side, I just continue our journey.
So, as we make it on to the other side, you can actually see something on over here. You can see that there are two Pokemon currently who have what appears to be kind of like a leaf umbra over them. You can see, well, a pinkish Pokemon and a blue Pokemon of massive sizes. Looking at them, you can see that it is Nidoking and Nidoqueen, who are just kind of, you know, sitting there under one leaf umbrella, and they're just like kind of watching you, smiling, and they're just real close to each other, and they look really happy.
I'm going to give them a friendly wave.
Nidoking actually waves at you. Now, you would know that Nidokings and Nidoqueens can sometimes be a little bit aggressive, but these two look way too happy to be aggressive.
They're just being adorable.
They're just a happy couple over there.
Yeah, as you would be, you know, moving past them, you would see that in the forest behind them, you would see a lot of, you know, Nidorinos, etc.
Oh.
And we just went into someone's backyard.
Yeah, you literally just went into someone's backyard, basically.
Well,
Is this trespassing?
Well, thankfully, there is no such thing as trespassing here.
it's a free world,
Castle
man.
draw to screen.
Yeah, you are not in Treasure City. There is no such thing as trespassing here.
Alright. Well, she's probably going to give, you know, some more friendly waves to anyone that looks their way, but she'll just continue on through, making her way to the Eevee village.
You guys are making your way through. You're getting a lot of weird looks from all kinds of Pokemon in the forest. But eventually, you would find the big trees that you recognize from the Eevee village. And not too soon after, you would see a hollowed out tree that has a lot of very, very, very small Eevees protecting themselves from the rain.
Aww.
Oh,
It
They're
kind
little
of
nugget Eevees.
it kind of looks like you know, it kind of looks like a fucking carpet. It's a carpet of Eevees.
Carpet of Eevees.
Huh.
Yeah, because they are just like laying down, you know, just protecting themselves from the rain. So it kind of looks like a carpet.
A fur rug is a...
Yeah, it's like a fur rug. Oh yeah.
Huh.
As we pass Eevee, we'll just pretty much give them a wave and say, "Hi, guys."
One of them waves, but most of them are just kind of like trying to stay underneath the tree.
Okay.
On the little bridges between the different trees, you will see occasionally an Eevee just like walk past, just like looking around, but a lot of traffic is definitely not happening in this rain.
Yeah.
And on the lookout, you can actually see, well, you can see a certain Umbrian, just like, actually currently looking the wrong direction, not looking to where you guys are coming from.
There's
Make
probably
noise,
like,
sneak up-
little
sneak up
little
behind him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably like little acorns and like little nuts just laying about, right?
Oh, you could find like, you know, all kinds of things.
I'm just gonna pick up like a little tree nut and just toss it at his butt.
Okay, roll me. Let me have a look.
Mm.
Would you roll me for this? Dexterity fight channel.
Alrighty.
I could... Does editing
Yeah,
channel
I'm
have throw?
I'm specifically throwing it gently so it doesn't cause damage. 2, 3, 4. That's 5 plus crit.
All right. You hit him in the butt. He jumps up, looks at your general direction, and you can see that his shiny parts definitely shined up. You would know that this is right before Umbrian's attack.
He just sees a smirking little Eevee looking at him.
He
Very
just
drenched.
he just sighs, and you will just see him leave his pose and start to going through the round staircase down the tree.
Very
I
responsible,
kind of frown
Iris.
at the guild master because I don't like people being mean to him.
Oh.
I understood half of that. All I heard was I don't like people being mean to him.
I give you a little frown.
She just shrugs.
Well, but yeah. Eventually, Umbrian shows up in front of you guys and just says, "You know, I know that you are not exactly her, but you do have her personality."
I actually understand more now what you mean. I actually was able to get in. Sorry. I can communicate with her now.
He tilts his head, but then he looks at the rest of you and just says, "So, why are you here? What are you seeking?"
Well, we deserve a day off, and I decided that, a good place for me to spend a day off would be here. We just finished a personal mission. That's why Team Hope is with us. And I figured, you guys could definitely show them a bit of hospitality while we're here, because they deserve some time off too. And, well, Leafeon, why don't you tell him why you're here?
I get the ribbon out of my bag and give it to him. I kind of made this for you.
He looks at the ribbon, he looks at you, and his normal cool demeanor slowly dissipates as he's just holding the ribbon, looking at it, looking at you, and he slowly just doesn't actually know what to say. Wow,
Oh, no,
congratulations! You disarmed him.
Now we have two socially awkward people.
They broke another one. Why?
After, a few moments of Umbrian.exe has stopped functioning, he looks at you and says, thank you.
Yeah, there was a ribbon making contest, and I made a ribbon, and I thought of you and decided that you could have it.
Okay, he looks at the ribbon again, then he looks at you. He looks at the ribbon again, and he goes back into Umbrian.exe not functioning.
Eevee's gonna walk past and whisper in his ear, "They're usually given to those that they have interest in. See you in the house." As she just walks off towards their home.
Smooth.
Smooth.
That was the intent.
The internet was so good that we had to hear it twice.
Yes.
I'm sorry. He will take the ribbon. He will notice that he's not like really wearing anything, so he doesn't really have anywhere where to put it. So he just, after a little bit of thinking, he offers it back to you and says, "You put it somewhere on me."
I shakily do so.
Right, where are you putting it?
In his eye.
No!
No. Bad Thrack.
Put it on the tail.
I kind of like just like sort of wrap it around his shoulders, neck area. I'm not really sure.
Just gonna let you do, and yeah, he definitely is kind of just like looking around, and just after a few moments, he says, "Thank you. I don't really have anything to give you."
That's fine. It's just a gift.
I'm sure I can be not worry about my duty for a little bit. Like to go to our place?
Sure, I'd like that.
That was fast.
Oh,
Answer
it's
this, Thrack.
see. The problem is that it's raining.
We're all kind of just standing out in the rain, just like watching the Sabbath.
The
It's just
the weather fucked you.
The best thing is, I don't fit in the door.
Lol.
I'm just using Thrack as an umbrella.
So yeah, basically disregarding the rest of you, Umbreon is just gonna take Zorua and is gonna take him somewhere. Also,
Yeah.
take her somewhere.
Yeah, Teep Hope is just watching it. Go on.
I wonder how Bolt's
So,
feeling about that.
Yeah, Bose is just kind of looking at this, and then, hey, Thrack.
Yeah.
You just hear from Bolt say, "Huh? They just kind of left us here.
Right?
Rude."
So, Eevee does have a place that she's going to stop specifically in regards to them, however.
Oh.
So, I do remember that we were like told about a special, like, there is a place for guests, usually Eevee-sized guests, but I mean, the biggest among us is Thrack, so he'll just have to make do. She wants to find that Eevee that was offering that space again.
Well, you could actually go to that space where the Eevee is, and yeah, the Eevee would be like, "Oh yeah, we don't have any guests, so you might as well."
She is also going to offer them a little bit of cash. She's going to hold out 100 Pokecash.
The Eevee
Sure.
would be confused about this. The Eevee would inform you that this is free.
She's just going to shake her head and say, no, take it.
Also-
it's not.
Also,
I know it's free, but this
the
is a
Eevee would
tip.
mention that it's really weird for you to be giving them money when you live here.
Yes, but they don't, and I want, there to be hospitality, and I don't want anyone to be put out for it.
The
so
Eevee would boop you in the face.
she kind of like goes cross-eyed for a second, and then just gives her the Pokecash anyway, and just says, "Hey, no, like anything is covered. Food, the space, everything."
You're a strange one.
She just nods. I want to make sure my friends have some place dry to spend some time together.
I wonder how the Eevee we saved is holding up. All that time to flip back.
that is, up to you guys to figure out. But yeah,
The
so
traumatized one.
Eevee, you got the guest room. What do?
And she will then return to her friends, inform them all that they have a place to stay, a dry place to stay out of the rain, and she will lead them there. And she will holler that over to Thrack and Vincent.
All right.
Let's see how he fits.
Yep. Everyone fits pretty easily, except for Thrack. Thrack,
Yeah.
you don't fit.
His head's too big.
Just put 2 beds together for him.
So like,
My life is a comedy.
Just construct a temporary shelter for Thrack.
So, as you guys are, trying to enter, the guest area, and Thrack is very obviously failing at entering, Bolt is just gonna look at Thrack and say, I mean, could we not just, chisel away that head of his?
No, that would hurt him.
How would you feel if I would chisel away your ears?
But my ears are squishy. You can, squeeze them, I can just put them in the bag. He says as he presents, he moves his ear in the back, over the back of his head.
Yes, but except for the part where you can move your ears back, those parts of my head work basically the same, except I cannot move them.
So they don't work the same.
Except for movement, they do.
Try floating in sideways.
Finn, I think I would be, too high if I tried to fit sideways.
You know what? You could actually fit him in if you would put him, if you put him sideways and then move him in, and then kind of rotate him 180 on the inside part. Kind of imagine getting a carpet into a hallway.
Yes.
You know what? I think I prefer to stay outside.
Okay. Well, that's up to you.
I'm
If
not
you
a
need me,
carpet.
well, if you need me, or I guess Ember in that case, we're gonna be up in that one. She says, pointing up to one of the houses in the upper trees.
Yeah, you two have fun. Just don't embarrass the guy too much, alright?
I won't, and you don't tease too many little Eevees.
Why would I be teasing Eevees?
She just gives you that look.
What look?
That look.
Are you serious?
It's you.
And?
That's exactly what you would do.
I'm not usually teasing people. I kinda suck at it.
You try, though.
When?
And also, try not to be mean to them either. If they have a dumb moment, just ignore it. Don't tell them that they were being dumb.
I mean, yeah, they would need to be extremely dumb for me to tell them that.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Well, sometimes it...
Bold is just gonna say, but you say that about me all the time.
And
Not all the time.
Eevee just starts closing the door, and sometimes that can be insensitive, she says as the door latches and she starts leaving towards her own home.
Well, the moment the door closes, Shinx looks at the rest of the team members here, and Shinx, Bold is just gonna say, "Alright, guys, it's time to figure out some kind of game."
King's game.
Alright, so Vincent, do you have any idea for a game? Could you introduce us to some kind of human game?
Well, I think my games might be different compared to their games.
No, that's kind of why I'm asking you. Surely you know some cool games.
Mm,
So,
yeah. He's trying to think like I'm trying to think what I could do because I'm normal games we play as humans and well, I'm a monkey right
Texas Hold'em.
don't
You
have
have-
cards.
now. Yeah, but you're not here. Well, I don't. Tic tac toe.
Now looking at you.
Okay,
Astro
Well-
doesn't have hands. Neither does Blitzel.
they can use their paws to scratch into the ground.
Monsoon doesn't have paws.
He could
Neither
point
does Riles.
Russell's
Nor
hands.
Puzzle. But not paws.
Why does Diglett have feet?
Also, Riles doesn't have fingers, I think.
They're also psychic types, so they can levitate the stick if they wanted to.
You're playing tic-tac-toe with a stick?
I always
Yeah.
have a stick with me.
Yeah, he's a fucking Grookey, man.
I want to see like there's like an area that's kind of like still like dirt.
Well, I mean, this area is actually really clean,
Mm-hmm.
so that would actually be kind of difficult.
Ah. All right. Then I guess I'll look for if they have like some kind of charcoal or paper or
Well-
something to draw on.
So they don't actually have that over here, but if you would mention it, Brainwave would actually pull out of his backpack what appears to be a little bit of a, like a stack of parchment. And
Yeah.
he would then look at you and say, so would you like this charcoal, or this charcoal, or this charcoal? He gives you like 3 different colors of charcoal.
Ah.
Vincent,
Yeah.
roll me an alert check.
Alert check. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's Inside Survival Alert.
For that. Whoa. Okay. That was a extra spin I didn't mean to do, but okay. I got 2 passes now.
You are noticing what is on the rest of the parchment.
Mm-hmm.
They look like drawings of the guild.
Oh. Look at like you like drawing bravely?
He closes the backpack.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take one of the charcoal colors, whatever, and I'll just make the lines for tic tac toe.
Alright, let's go. Teach us the game.
All right, so it's the first to get 3 in a row, and we take turns each time. So you either pick make a paw print or a circle, or an X.
Alright. They do follow your teachings.
Oh.
You teach them tic-tac-toe.
Like I'll play against like Bolt first to show him.
Yeah.
Like see how it goes.
So, Thrack, you're outside. What do?
You know, considering the door is closed and they're probably having fun on their own, the Drakloak just flies up to Swablu's.
Is that a smart idea when it's storming?
Give me a moment. How am I to electricity? Resistant. Man, I can't be just sitting under the fucking door. Hmm.
What do we do with this big old dragon who can't fit anywhere?
You know, that is the punishment for picking an evolved Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just a punishment for having a big head.
You know, you may not like it, you may not accept it, but this is Pokemon in pure form.
Man.
Peak Pokemon form. A chat, a chat among betters.
I mean, I guess I don't really have four, so but don't really give a fuck, Ryan.
You also could have beat down with sickness.
Yeah. So I guess Drakloak will just be doing circles in the rain, like flying around.
Wow. How easy it is to amuse him.
He's gonna be flying circles around the tree.
Looking for Swablu.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, Thrack?
Yeah.
Could you go to Tatsu and roll me a D100?
Why?
Just do it.
Oh god. 4.
Wait, you actually rolled under 5?
Yes, I rolled a 4.
Guys, can someone double check that for me?
Yeah, he rolled a 4.
Motherfucker. Alright. So, Frank,
Yeah.
as you are just kind of vibing there close-ish to the clouds, in the distance, you actually see something actually go through the clouds, and it falls at high velocity until it hits the ground through the canopy of trees, and you don't hear it, but you definitely see something that looks like lots of ground and dust. You know, just creating like a little bit of a, you know, basically something really fell into the ground at high velocity.
I'm gonna be really quickly flying towards it.
You are pretty sure it's pretty far away, like way to the east.
With stacked up agility.
Actually, you do me an alert check to be able to tell what it looked like.
Oh god, my alert sucks. Ha ha. Uh, 2 passes.
All you can tell is that it was red.
Red? And it fell from the sky?
Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty fast, so I could... Yeah, you know, I'm gonna very quickly fly to the room. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Alright, Grookey?
Yeah.
You hear a knock on the door. And before you even can go for the door, as if by pure just reflex, Monzo just goes there.
Oh, okay.
He opens the door, and he looks at you, Frag. Oh, hey there.
So I saw something red fall from the sky to the east, so I'm gonna go check it out.
I hear this. I'm like, you
Rookie,
saw...
Rookie, Frag is doing something weird again.
Alright, hang on, guys. What happened?
So, as usual, I was flying around right under the clouds. And then I saw something red fall from the sky at very high velocity. and it hit the ground, and there was a lot of dust and ground flying around. So
How
I'm
far
gonna.
is it from here?
Finn, can I roll something to like be able to tell how far?
Definitely a couple hours away. And
For...
that's a couple hours from bird's eye perspective.
All right. Is it couple hours for me or for them?
Couple hours for you.
It would be couple hours for me.
Hmm. Well, I'd rather not you go alone. Just because-
Bold Lips' paw says, "Adventure! Let's go!"
Well, yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that'd be a good idea right now.
Why? What if someone is hurt?
I mean, I look at the tracks like, did it look like it hit anything or?
Well, the ground.
Yeah, I mean, besides the ground, like there was no build. You didn't see any buildings.
Well,
Then were there any buildings?
the only thing you saw was it hitting like the forest, and then you couldn't see anything because it was way too dusty. Not to mention it is raining, so that fucks with vision as well.
Yeah. So one.
Basically,
it-
your roll was not high enough.
Yeah. So it's been raining pretty heavily, and it also fell into a forest.
All right. Well, I kind of look at the group that's ready. I'm like, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go with Thrack real quick to go.
No. We should all go. Right now, splitting up is the worst thing we could do.
Drakloak very slowly will put Grookey on top of his head. Then he's gonna salute to Monsoon and he's gonna fly off.
Thrack, come back right now.
Too late.
Oh my god. Thrack. I was gonna tell Harry about this film at least.
Monsoon is just going to sigh. He's gonna look at Brainwave and say, could I get Wondermail?
Oh boy. Thrack took Grookey and ran off to find something.
Drakloak is flying. Alright, we are gonna go to Ares. This is gonna be really quick. So Ares. So Ares.
Yes.
You make your way to where you know your Eevee, the Eevee within you lives.
Yes.
Yeah, in front of the door. What do?
I will give it a gentle knock.
Knock on the door. And in a bit, it opens up to your mum.
Very drenched looking Eevee gives her a smile.
Oh gosh,
Hey.
Look at yourself. You look horrible.
Oh, I'm alright. Gotta get used to the wetness anyway, considering, well, she really wants to be a Vaporeon, so...
She steps aside and says, "Please come in."
I will step inside.
Just stand on that leaf.
I will stand on the leaf she indicates.
Yep, there's a couple palm palm leaves on the ground. They look like they're being commonly used for this. Yep.
I will
And
step on the leaf.
he just brings a little bit of she basically dries you up. Says, "All right, well, I'm very glad to see you. What are you doing here?"
Well, we've been needing a break, and we just finished a personal little mission of ours that was nearby, so we figured we'd stop by for the day and say hi and spend the day with you guys.
Oh, then I should probably go to your go for your brothers. Say that you are here.
Oh, he's already on his way up. And
Yes.
she's gonna kind of like speak a little bit more lowly and say, She's with my member, who is soon to be his boyfriend, his girlfriend. That's the word.
Wow, that was the most confused Iris has ever been.
I
Yes,
knew.
because he, her, him, his, her. Yes, confusion. Anyway, I'll just say that again. Yes, I do words good. She's gonna whisper lowly and say, he is currently with my team member, who is soon to be his girlfriend.
Oh, I had no idea that he was even interested in it.
Well, they had a really cute walk a few days ago, and now she made him a cute little ribbon during the Ribbon Festival in Capim Town not long ago. So it seems like they both have interest in each other, and yeah.
Well, it's wonderful. But yes,
Eevee nods.
you are probably really cold right now. I'm gonna prepare you some tea, alright?
She'll nod at that and say, I actually love tea, that'd be awesome.
Alright? Yep. You are familiar with the layout of the place. You can find your way into the kitchen. You can see, like different Eevees, just like being about, and yeah, it is just as lively as as usual. And just as your mom, brings you, a cute little, clay, clay thing for tea, off tea,
Yeah.
And she also has she also gives you a little bit of what looks like cookies. So they are very, very big. Like,
Okay.
they're almost like if pancakes were cookies, basically. And she just says, alright, please, warm yourself up and here's some food for you. The moment she says that, you suddenly feel the little bit of a vibration as you get a message.
One moment. And she's gonna pull up the message.
Hey, give me a second, I'm typing it in.
He did it again. Absolute madness.
Ugh.
So, Eevee's mom would see her ears just kind of just lay back against her head and sigh.
Oh no,
Of course.
is that bad news?
No, more so just annoying news. I just need to write a couple of messages. Give me one moment. She pulls out her own Wonder Mail now. And, first she'll write a quick reply to Monsoon and say just pretty much, thank you, I'll try to take care of it. And then she's going to pull out her own Wonder Mail and start writing a message to Thrack. Pretty much just saying, yo, what are you doing, man?
I'm not gonna
Monkey
reply
hang out for
because I'm too busy going fast.
She would then send a second message saying, at least come back and get an escape orb if you're gonna go off on your own.
Shit, I don't have an escape orb.
This is yoink, like, oh, God.
I don't know how about players, but you know what NPCs have escape orbs?
Yeah.
Monsoon, Brainwave, and Bolt.
And out of the non-NPCs, I have one.
Alright.
I always carry one.
Alright. Quick detour.
Do I get
Drakloak
whiplash
will
from this?
Yeah, Drakloak will drift towards an Eevee for an escape orb.
Oh my god.
Just any old Eevee.
What?
Our Eevee.
Okay. So I did at least specifically
Wait.
point to the building I'm in.
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
Aris showed us the building.
Alright, Aris,
Yes.
There's knock on the door.
there's a knock on the door. Your mom goes to the door. She opens the door.
I'm gonna follow her.
You see a slightly bigger Eevee than Aries. Just looking at you and says, "Oh, can I do something for you?"
Hello. My friend was supposed to be here.
Oh,
I'm right behind her, and I just like kind of just give her like a gentle tap on the shoulder. I got this.
she's just going to know. She's gonna. She will give you a few head pats and make her way, further into the room.
She's gonna nod and smile at that, and then look at Thrack and say, "Just whatever you do, please don't get hurt. And if anything happens, just escape orb out, please."
All right. He'll pack escape orb. He's gonna make sure that Grookey is holding on. And fast as fuck boy.
Does
Harry
Grookey get
just
no say in this matter?
Harry just hears, "I'm sorry." Just like I'm just being pulled away.
Eevee just gives you a sympathetic look as you disappear.
It really
Anyway,
is.
Sorry about that, Mom. Just one of my teammates being a little bolder than he probably should be, and I just wanted him to be safe, so I told him to come back and get an escape orb.
It's completely alright. But you should enjoy your tea now. I know you're very busy, but you can relax.
Yes. Thankfully, we actually have a bit of a lax in our missions right now, so we actually do have a little bit of time.
Oh,
And she actually sits back in the chair and takes a sip.
that is very strange, actually.
Well, I mean, we've had an influx of new teams, and there's also a team from another guild that's been grabbing some of our missions as well, so we've had no lack of help.
Well, I'm very certain that Flareon actually left a mission in your guild yesterday.
Oh. Huh. Must have been like right after we left.
Oh, it was later. You know how it usually goes.
Yeah, that's fair. We did kind of leave really early in the morning, so that way we could make it to the Puchina village by nightfall.
Now, I actually didn't ask her about it, so I do not know the details. Your brother would know. He was the one who delivered it after all.
Oh. Okay. Well, once we get back, we will look into it. We do have a clerk there who probably has already seen it, and if not us, then we do have at least 2 teams there that might take it on while we're away.
Well, I understand, and you know what I also understand?
She'll tilt her head.
That your food should not be on the table anymore. She says with a smile.
She just smiles back and starts nibbling on a cookie.
In the meantime... So! Zorua!
Yes.
So, you know how everyone just assumed that Umbreon is gonna take you upstairs, into the, room?
Yeah.
Well, he's not actually doing that. He actually leads you away from the village.
I kind of figured.
He doesn't say anything, by the way, though, he does this weird thing where every now and then he, like, looks at you, and then when he notices you notice, he looks away.
I just smiled.
She's not leaving.
I just smile.
So would someone else spoke into that? What did you say or who that was?
I
That
just
was Thrack.
imagined Ambryon looking back and saying, "Wait, why is she not leaving?"
That is definitely something that's running through his head.
He's just like me.
Oh my god.
But yeah. It doesn't take too long, but eventually he leads you into a nearby cave.
Another cave.
Yeah. So this one doesn't look like it leads into like anything too weird. He just kind of looks up and says, "I don't think we rained on you."
Um, that's good.
I wanted to show you something,
Sure.
but something that I've never shown anyone. To my sister.
Oh.
Kind of like my place. I go to relax. You wanna see it?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
It's nuts. He kind of just starts going forward, but he's like looking at you, and he accidentally walks into the wall.
Oof. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yep.
I look concerned at him.
I am. Sorry. He just shakes his head, and it's almost like you can hear in his head just saying, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" He starts leading you through the cave. It goes down a little bit, and then at the bottom, you can see that there is like not really a lake as much as kind of like a pond. And in the middle of the pond is like a little rock. Now, the pond is here because water actually goes through the ceiling, and it basically goes into the pond. It seems to be pretty safe. Not very disturbed. The only Pokemon here, other than you and him, is actually a Slowpoke that is just kind of chilling in the pond. It's just kind of is just kind of looking at the wall constantly.
Oh, that's a slowpoke for you.
Umbreon just kind of points at the rock in the middle and just says, usually just rest there.
Here you go.
When I think.
Seems nice and peaceful.
He nods. When I don't have my duties. Doesn't happen very often. You are one of them humans, right?
Yeah, though I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember anything or much about being one.
He starts making his way towards that, like a rock in the middle. And if you would follow him, he would help you, through the pond so that you don't get, too wet.
Yeah,
Which is funny because... Oh, I can hear myself. Which is funny because, you did just go through the rain. So, weirdly enough, Leafians don't stay wet very long because you do kind of consume the water that is on you. Like a plant.
Though his Leafeon bits are kind of just an illusion, though.
kind of a fake Leafeon. Fake Leafeon right now.
I have a question. Would that still happen? Because in the show, we do see Leafians, just like kind of absorb water, not like Vaporeons, because they do it basically instantly. But we do see Leafians, basically just like water themselves, and then they just like suck the water in, basically. Would that still happen when it's not a real Leafian?
Probably not.
So you are actually a rare wet Leafian. Wow. But yeah, he would help you across, and eventually on the rock, he would like basically a cat-like chillax.
And I will chillax next to him.
And then silence.
So how have you been lately?
Oh, you know how it is. Oh, yesterday I was at your guild.
I'm sorry we weren't there. We had some business with the Puccianas, and left early that day.
Oh, well, there was a Salandit that helped me with the bounty.
Hopefully that other team doesn't pick it up.
There was a team there that I spoke to their leader.
It was probably one of our teams. I haven't really heard about the other one in a while. That other one in a while, but
Oh, well, it was like a blue dog.
oh. They're new.
Yeah, she was telling me that I need to smile more.
Out of character. Not wrong.
Lol. But yeah, I just spoke to Salandit, we did the thing. Larian posted a mission for not specifically for you, but something that she needs help with. I also saw that there were a lot of other missions.
Ah, that's different. When we left, there was nothing.
He shrugs. I didn't really look at them, sorry. Silence.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things to say. My character is kind of socially awkward as well.
This is also socially awkward. This is a bad combo.
No, my character's trying to get better at it. Be fair.
It's okay, you need to find yourself a Sylvian, That Sylvian would have, like, a lot of things to say. They would be energetic.
I would say my character needs to get drunk, but my character is trying to avoid that.
So, he looks at you and says, so... Last time we talked about this, you are not actually a Leafian.
Yeah, I mean, I take this illusion frequently. I feel comfortable as one for some reason. I don't know why.
Well... I mean... I assume it might have something to do with being... Oh, a Leafian in a forest? Maybe it feels natural.
It might be.
Maybe
It's just
maybe it's like me when it's night. Just feels right.
it's just I prefer this one over any other form I can take.
He looks at us as, could I see you in your normal form?
Well, sure. And I remove the illusion for a bit.
As you change, he just blinks a couple times. It says, "Just strange ability."
Yeah, I've mostly been staying as a Leafeon lately because there's apparently someone hunting for me, and I, don't want them having people see me.
Yeah, I've heard some things.
You too?
He nods.
What kind of things have you heard?
There was a Pokemon in our village who was talking about this. Was asking around you.
What kind of Pokemon?
He looks at it and says, species is known as Lipar. It's a cat Pokemon.
I'll have to keep an eye out.
He nods. I didn't say anything. So, how does it feel to be a guild member?
Sometimes it's really busy, but other times I like it.
Oh. See, it's really weird to hear myself every now and then. I cannot help myself. You would think that like after years of streaming, I will be used to my own voice. I'm not. And every time I think that I'm used to it, it gets worse.
Yeah.
Like, a month ago, I honestly thought that when I started properly editing my videos, I honestly thought that I'm gonna be more used to it. No. But yeah. He just looks at you and says, I've spoken to a lot of Pokemon, and a lot of them have entirely different opinions about the guilds. And a long time ago I met, I met a Riolu who was part of a guild, right? And he said that I could just go and join a guild. I actually thought about it. But I have my duties here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He looks towards the entrance and he just says, must be nice to be able to be.
Wait, I didn't hear that. What?
He said, must be nice to be able to be free.
In a way, it's not really being free. You're just bound to another set of obligations.
He looks at it and says, tell me about yourself.
Well, personally, I don't know much about myself because my memories aren't there. I wish I could.
What I mean is like, what do you like to do?
Oh, I like to make things and draw and.
Oh, that actually gets his attention. He says, "You draw?"
Yes, I do. I actually have my paper and stuff with me. With me.
Show me.
Yes, and I will draw something for him.
All right. In that case, my friendo, do me. What? Do me beauty plus contest plus performance. So what are you drawing? Everyone is typing in chat. The Goda is good, So why are you not talking about?
Oh, a sketch of the slowpoke that I see.
Alright. It's pretty easy to sketch because it's not moving. Oh god, is he even alive?
That's why I picked that one.
I'm pretty sure he's breathing. He's not even closing his mouth, man. But yeah, it comes out pretty well. You know, it looks, you know, you basically got him and you know the border of the pond, you know, pretty well. Amber was watching you the whole time, not saying anything. But yeah, after you would be done, you would actually see him smile and say, "That's pretty good."
Thank you. I kind of blush a bit. I need to practice more. I also, one of these days, kind of want to start a garden near the guild.
Oh. So, kinda like Florian.
Yeah, kind of like Flareon.
Florian always plants flowers everywhere. She also has a lot of planters with small versions of berry bushes and berry trees in the back of her garden.
That sounds nice.
He nods. I remember when I was younger, I would sometimes go there and steal some berries from.
I'm sure she'd let you have them.
Nope.
So what do you say, DJ? DJ? DJ?
DJ.
My spike.
Huh?
My thing spiked for like a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's good.
But yeah. Umbrian looks at you and says, I'm sure she would, but I was much younger and I was trying to prove myself to others. Maybe that's why I'm the way I am right now.
Well, I think you're really nice.
He tilts his head and says, why would you say that?
Because
Because. Wait, is that the actual answer?
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Just because.
He actually nods to him. He actually nods to himself and says, "I guess that's a good point." I don't actually talk to others very often.
Oh, me neither. I'm kind of bad at talking when it comes down to it.
You're pretty good at talking to me.
Well, that's because I feel like I can talk to you about things.
We could talk to each other more.
I'd like that. One second, Pepper climbed up next to me.
Oh no, the popper.
Popper.
The popper.
Give the pupper pats for us all.
Yes. That means for every single person you need to give at least one head pat. That is it is a popper that likes head pats. Some poppers don't like.
That is fair.
She's a big
If
dog.
not, then a booty scritch.
Yeah. Oh god. My old cat really hated being scratched on the belly.
Oh, I was saying booty scritches.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's fair.
I remember she would
Some
like
cats do.
I remember she would like absolutely like she would throw a fit if I would ever touch her belly.
Yeah.
Like head, okay. Back, really okay. Belly, oh my god, you touched it and I will end you. But yeah. He would basically be just having a little bit of a small talk with you.
Yep.
Yeah, like he would not be like making any moves or anything, you know, he's just kind of relaxing and you know.
Yeah, it's too early in this sort of relationship to make any moves, obviously.
Yeah, especially not him. From talking to him, you're definitely getting a feeling that like this is not gonna be moved on in any way, shape, or form from his side.
So in other words, you gotta be the dom in the relationship.
Okay, not like that. What I mean is like he looks very inexperienced and very closeted.
I'd get,
I was mostly joking anyway.
I'd get closer to him, not enough to make him uncomfortable, but just closer.
He will not do anything against it.
He even stopped moving.
But we are gonna move away from this nice, idyllic, little awkward situation here, and we are gonna go to the flying the ghost dragon with a monkey. Basically, ape escape tree. All right, Drakloak.
Yes.
You are flying towards the weird explosion in the distance, right?
Yes.
All right. Give me a momento. Back to the F-35.
Wait, so they're gonna find me in some kind of lake?
Please no. Wait, did they actually find the F-35?
I think they found it in a lake, or at least they were looking for it in a lake.
Alright. So, it takes you, about 40 minutes of flying at your speed. By the time you make it there... Actually, not even 40 minutes, like half an hour only. And by the time you make it there, most of the dust and such has dissipated. So, there used to be part of the forest here. Now it's a crater. a big crater. A crater of about 500 to 600 meters diameter.
Ooh, what the fuck was that? Did they throw fucking ground dune from the sky?
Well, you can either go closer to the center, or you could do me an alert check. Because, the dust has not completely settled yet. And it is still raining. Grookey, you can do the same, by the way.
Alright.
Wow, we really suck at this, DJ.
Well, we just slept, and we're probably gonna sleep again, so we can just use up will, anyways.
Good point.
I'll use 2 of mine to see if I can roll. Yeah, I redid it, and they came.
Also 4+.
Apparently, we share the same brain cell right now.
What even is a brain cell?
I don't know, man. I only know about mitochondria.
Whoa.
It's the final brain cell.
Yeah.
Alright, so, together with Grookey and Drakloak, you guys have managed to figure out that in the middle, there's something moving. And by moving, I mean, it seems to be breathing and kind of Pokemon-shaped.
Oh, shit.
Alright, but what kind of Pokemon shape?
Difficult to tell. You didn't roll
Gotta
well
get-
enough.
We gotta get closer.
It seems to be red. Honestly, the fact that it's still alive is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Grookey the escape orb so he can use it just in case, but I'm gonna start flying closer.
Alright. As you fly closer, you can tell what it kind of looks like. It kind of has like a bird-like body, right? It is white and red, and it's it kind of has like a very long neck. It seems to be breathing, but very obviously barely alive.
Bird-like body? What?
Gladius.
He caught it.
Oh!
Oh,
It's
No,
not
no, not Ho-Oh.
Latias.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who?
see, he coded
Ash's
it was
girlfriend.
yeah, see, he coded that was to Ember.
yeah, I just didn't hear what Ember said.
Oh,
Yeah, Latias.
Oh fuck, it's Latias!
Yep.
yeah, you can kind of see how so Latias opens her eyes very tiredly. You can tell that Latias is barely conscious, and
Oh,
every
boy.
now and then it just vanishes.
It's going invisible.
Grookey, feed it
Yeah.
lemonade.
Alright. I'm gonna
Wait,
hop
how
off.
How big is Latias?
Oh, I can tell
Compared-
you in a moment.
Yeah, compared to Drakloak.
Latias is 1.4 meters.
1.4. The same size as me.
If you want to
Don't
know, Ash could pick her up.
I mean, Ash was picking up Pokemon that were waiting like.
No, I'm not talking
fucking ton.
about weight, I'm talking about like the height, like the logistics is something that a normal human can pick it up.
Remember that episode where he was throwing logs?
Okay, maybe that's not a correct thing to say,
Also-
okay.
They only weigh like 40 kilos.
Yeah, they're not like heavy or anything. It may be a little bit big, but that's about it.
I mean, to be fair, I weigh 11 kilos.
But you're also ghost.
Anyway, I'm putting Grookey closer to Latias so he can feed it lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah, just calm down. My friend will help you.
Grookey,
Yeah.
when you try to feed Latias lemonade, I would like you to do me an evasion roll.
Okay. Okay, so Dex.
As Latias attempts to attack you with a mist ball.
It's Dex survival evasion, or is it gonna be fight?
Dex fight evasion.
You can always look over here. So we wrote it over here.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of attack is that?
Miss Ball, I believe that's that's a psychic type move.
Is it ranged or melee?
Give me a moment. It is ranged.
Well, fuck, I cannot help you.
Right. I will roll for her with a bit of pain penalization.
You said nearly dead, so.
Just a smidge.
Alright, Grookey,
Yeah.
that crit saved you.
Oh.
So Grookey, as you are
Yeah.
trying to help her, you just see a massive ball of you don't even know what just fly past you, and if you look behind you, the clouds that it hit got disintegrated.
Oh.
Rayquaza is not gonna be happy about that.
Yeah, there's a massive hole in the stormy clouds right now. Also, it
Yeah.
keeps going. Like, when you look at that, it just keeps going into the sky and probably into space.
Like,
Yeah,
it won't stop.
Drakloak will look at Latias and say, could you not do that?
Latias is no longer conscious.
Alright.
You're pretty sure she did that with the last of her strength.
I'm still gonna kind of, I guess, make it drink the lemonade anyways when it's knocked out.
Alright, you can totally do that.
I guess roll a d6 for healing.
Yep, I'm just deleting the lemonade off my little listing. 1d6.
Sweet lemonade.
3.
Alright. Well, you're pretty sure that she has been healed, though she is still unconscious.
Alright. Also, I can realize, because this is a lot, guys. From where I'm from, like, I feel like this is going to be like a bigger surprise for me, because that's kind of the mythos Pokemon from Hoenn.
Oh, yeah. These two are actually from Hoenn.
Yeah, they're from there, and I'm like, I'm just kind of a little dumped out of seeing this one right now. I didn't think they exist.
Question, what does Pekka and Nanaberry do?
Pekka is for poison, Nana Berry just normal healing. Well, I don't think it's for normal healing. I think it's for eating, like an apple.
Yeah, Nana Berry's food.
They also heal, if I remember correctly.
Let me look it up. I have
I
the
think
list
so.
here.
Yeah.
That they were slightly more effective than orange berries. It could be wrong.
Yeah, Nanaberry restores 1/3 of your HP.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what they do in... There we go. Nana berries, they are foodstuff item and they also heal... So in this, it will basically heal double orange berry. They are basically better orange berries.
Mm.
So
So I-
they heal too.
Yeah.
Alright.
They
Well-
also are food, so
Which is what I've been mainly keeping it for. I think the lemonade right now is fine. We just gotta get them somewhere safe.
also, there's some weird lore for nana berries from Arceus. Apparently, nana berries can last hundreds of years.
Huh.
The fuck is this made out of?
The God's tears, apparently.
Fucking hell.
But
That MRE guy should like get his hands on this. Wow, nana berry. Let's put this on a plate.
Nana berry crackers or something like that.
Hmm.
Hardtack.
Time to smoke this nana berry.
God.
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna turn that nana berry into some hardtack so it lasts fucking forever.
But yeah, what do you guys wanna do now?
We gotta get this back somewhere safe, cause
I mean, with this fucking crater, I'm pretty sure everything kind of ran away.
Well, looking around, you can see that there's a lot of eyes looking at this situation already.
Oh, Grookey, hop on my head.
Yep.
Drakloak will take a good grip at Latias and will start levitating up.
So, what is your strength?
Who?
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 11. Yes,
Uh,
she's 4 times
hey,
heavier than
hey,
me.
hey, a skateboard.
I mean, you have it.
Yeah, I know we could use it, right? Is this? Where would this? This will probably take us back to the poo camp.
Yeah, this will take you back to Pooch.
God, Lupus is gonna be fucking like surprised to see this.
Oh my god, do we want to go back to Poots?
I mean, that's the only. That's what the quickest way. The quickest big back is safety.
Right. Your common sense tells you that Latias would be teleported to a chamber that was barely able to fit a Mightyena, let alone a creature that is much bigger than a Mightyena.
Hey, Lattice is the same size as me, and I fit there.
I'm just saying that she would probably have some trouble going through the door.
Alright, question. Can I actually, like, hold her?
Do you have HM strength by any chance?
No.
And I like how.
Well, you could attempt to start moving her towards the village. It would just it would be at probably 1/4 of your speed.
So half an hour times 4, so 2 hours.
Yes. And you are definitely gonna get some weird looks, potentially dangerous looks, considering she's a legendary and, well, that is some easy XP right there.
Yeah.
Can I fit her in my bag?
No.
No.
You cannot fit the entirety of Latias in your bag! Okay, halfway through me saying that sentence, I realized how fucking stupid that sounds.
Thrack, you don't have Wondermelon, do you?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Write a fucking letter to Aries and say, hey, we found what it was. It was Latias. We need help. And say what direction we went.
Wow. Aries? So Aries, you're just enjoying you're enjoying just like a nice tea time with your family. Everyone is really excited about hearing about your experience with your inner Eevee. You can basically complain about anything here. Like it's really nice. One of your siblings pulls on one of your ears.
See, the problem is with what I wanted to try to do, I might not be able to answer right now.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So when we got back around to me, I was going to like pretty much talk to my family about like if they want to try to see if I can bring their Eevee back for a moment, because I was gonna like try to meditate and like try to bring.
I can sadly tell you that doesn't work.
Oh, there's no way to like hand her the reins for a little
No.
bit.
Well, there is an easy
Oh.
way. Go unconscious, drink too much,
Yeah, flip-flop style.
experience a near-death experience.
Drakloak style.
I could
Is there
see Aries
any
just
way that
knocking
doesn't
himself out.
involve me going primal?
No.
Okay, then yeah, then I guess that won't be an issue.
Yeah, you would try, you would fail. Your inner Eevee would be sad. And then, you will suddenly feel vibration as there's a piece of paper.
And you get this fucking message.
Ring.
Alright. Aris, would you even know what a Latias is?
Yes, I have started those games.
Okay.
Once again, her mother just sees that same ears back and just like sigh.
Your mom would just say, Drakloak again?
Probably busy life, you know how it goes. Just gotta hope he didn't get himself into trouble. She says as she pulls out the note, reads it, and then just lifts an eyebrow.
Oh.
And in response, she would write a message pretty much just saying,
What?
when, where, why, and do you need help?
You could probably just say this out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You type very slowly for someone with IT education.
I didn't write on a fucking keyboard for quite some time. I'm not used to it.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Mr. I play keyboard and mouse games all the time. You don't know how to use a keyboard?
No. But yeah, I basically write that Latias was the red thing I saw falling from the sky. It's east from... Yes. It's east from the Eevee village. It took me about half an hour to get there. But I'm...
Fast as fuck.
Yeah, fast as fuck.
If you can, in reply, Ares says, if you can send me like a general, like at least a halfway decent drawing of where you're at, and like as close to the map location as you can get, I will talk to Zorua and see if she can make a Magna Gate out there.
Oh god.
Finn, would I be able to triangulate my location on the map with what I saw during my flight over here?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Alright then, I guess I'm gonna attempt to redraw that onto the Wonder Mail and I'm gonna send that to Aris.
You just fax him a map.
Yeah, basically.
So I will tuck that away in my bag, and I'll just look up at my family and just say, sorry guys, I gotta go. Hopefully I'll be able to come back soonish. I need to find one of my team members and try to help Thrack get back here. Is there someplace we could possibly fit a very large Pokemon that's probably hurt and unconscious?
Not really that large. Not as big as Thrack.
Well, we literally couldn't even fit Thrack inside a building.
You see, the problem is that the problem with Drakloak is that his head is basically the size of his fucking torso.
Oh,
Well, yes, but have you seen Latias's torso?
Anyway, she's going to tell you. She's going to tell you that, you know, they could keep this Pokemon in the storeroom in the meantime.
She's just gonna nod at that, and then she's going to say thank you. If there's anyone that, like, I can talk to about getting it prepared.
She's just going to you know, shake her paw and say, I'm gonna look into it. Don't worry. You go find your Zorua friend.
Okay. And before I actually leave, though, I would send out one more Wonder Mail. This one to Audino. And I'm pretty much just going to send her a message saying, hey, we found an injured legendary... Well, my teammate found an injured legendary Pokemon. We are going to have them safely stored at the Eevee Village's warehouse. Get here when you can.
So you're basically sending her, yo, my friend found a demigod. Do you have some time?
Pretty much, yeah. Which she's probably used to at this point, because it's us.
That's a third injury today.
Perfect.
Perfect.
She'll just get a reply that says thank you. As Eevee begrudgingly heads back out into the rain.
Alright, Eevee, you're out in the rain. What do?
Maybe I can make a float.
She'd head back out, and then actually, right before she heads out, she would probably just make this a little easier for herself and write another Wonder Mail to Zorua herself and say, "Hey, we got a small problem. Where are you at?"
So, Zorua.
Yeah.
You know how you are having a really nice calm moment with Umbreon?
Yes.
You know, silent, relaxing. You know, a little lovey-dovey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a moment of understanding between two people.
Yeah.
You suddenly feel vibration.
What the?
And paper appears in front of you.
And
I read
right
the
after
paper.
that message, after it just says Thrack.
Umbreon looks at you with concern.
Your sister needs help with something. I don't want to, give away your space, so I'm gonna get up for now, but I would like to spend more time with you in a bit.
He notes.
I get up and head towards the cave entrance and start heading back to the village.
He is actually going to follow you, making sure that you are safe.
Okay, I like that.
Oh,
I'll go with it.
he's such a sweetheart.
He would just hurry after you, after he saw that you just started going. But yeah, eventually you would make it back to the village. This wasn't very far away. It's like, I don't know, like 5-6 minutes away. I'm pretty sure some of the Eevee, kids probably know about this place, honestly. It's not like super secret. But yeah, you would arrive at the village. What would you do, Zorua?
Look for, I guess, the guildmaster.
Alright.
She would be waiting in the center of town.
Okay.
You would see very wet, very out of place Eevee.
I will approach her. What did you want? Oh, wait.
Okay.
I need to.
Disguise again.
Right. Especially important now, considering there's a Pokemon asking around this village.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. She's just gonna pull out the note from Thrack and just show it to you. About, hey, found an unconscious Latias.
What's a Latias?
It's a very, very, very rare Pokemon. Mythical. What normal Pokemon in this world would pretty much see as a god. And apparently it just fell out of the sky.
Oh,
And now he has her. She's injured. And I've already sent for Audino to come to town to try to see what she can do to help heal her. My mother is getting the warehouse ready because she's big. And Thrack, he needs a Magna Gate. It's really far out, so otherwise he would be potentially harassed along the way.
is it a good idea to make it the middle of the village here?
No.
It is
no,
kind of
obviously
shocking.
Not right here, no. Let's head about at least 10 minutes out.
Yeah, that's for the best.
And she's gonna.
Umbrea's gonna look at you and just say, I'm gonna set everything here.
That's fine. I'll meet you back here.
Okay.
Before you go, he does look at you and say, be careful.
Okay. I will.
Do you know someplace that the Eevees don't really go? Because the Magna Gates are kind of scary, and I don't want to scare anyone.
The more far away you go, the less likely you will be to be seen. Not to mention it is raining. Eevees do not like rain.
That's fair. Okay. 10 minutes should be about fine. Let's go. She's gonna kind of just start padding off in a random direction.
I'll go with her.
Before you go, he's just gonna yell, and please don't get yourself hurt either, sis.
I will do my best.
Yeah. You guys would, make your way about 10 minutes away from the village. And while it is raining, you're pretty sure that you're pretty far away, from any kind of prying Eevee eyes.
Yep. Once we're about 10 minutes out, she's gonna pull out the hand-drawn map, and then she's gonna also pull out her own wonder map and kind of reference back and forth with Zorua to kind of figure out the location. So roughly right about here, that's where he said he's at right now.
Okay, I can give this a shot. Remember, I'm kind of new at this.
She's just gonna shake her head and say, I don't expect any miracles, just hopefully we can make this work.
Alright, Zorua, my friendo.
Yep.
Do me insight plus survival plus nature.
And you'll get a helping hand on that. Nice!
What do you get?
Max.
Alright. So, Zorua. Somehow, that is enough for you to pinpoint the location. You focus, and with a circle of motion, you create a Magna Gate.
That was easier than last time.
You're gonna get a reassuring pat on the shoulder. Great work. Sorry to interrupt your date, by the way. You know how Thrack can tend to get himself into some pretty odd situations.
Yeah.
I'm doing a good fucking deed over here.
Right, so what do you guys want to do? There's a big butthole to hell in front of you.
I will first write a Wonder Mail quickly off to Thrack and ask him if he sees the Magna Gate anywhere near him.
Alright, hey, Vincent and Thrack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Slightly. So, you're pretty sure that this would normally be on the ground. The problem is there's a fucking crater.
Oh.
So it is.
Oh.
It is a little bit above ground. There is now a screaming butthole to hell.
Oh god, they're gonna fall in.
You get the message that is asking you if you can see the butthole to hell.
Yeah, Thrack will write. I see a butthole to hell.
You just get a reply. Then what are you waiting for?
As fast as I can with Grookey and Latias, I'm gonna
Oh,
jump into the Magna Gate.
Alright.
oh god.
Alright, boys.
Mhm.
Suddenly, a ghost dragon. And, on top of that, there is something different that just came with them.
Here we go.
See? A white and red plane. Unconscious.
As soon as they're all through, I'm going to. Aries, can I get some help with this?
Yes,
With the helping hand.
yes, I will help you try to close.
Oh, the
Right.
will check.
It's Will.
Oh, let's do a will check.
Not bad.
Alright. Zorua, from your last failure with this, you have learned. Or at least you definitely put in much more thought. You don't actually know exactly what, what makes it work more than last time. But, as you focus on it, it closes.
There. No screw ups like last time.
Alright,
You
guys.
get you get another wide smile from Eevee. Awesome. You're doing amazing.
Oh god.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to be a bother, but where can I put this piece of Pokemon? It's like 10 times my weight.
Okay, so I already talked to my mother. She's gonna get the warehouse cleared in the Eevee village. I've already sent for Audino. She should be here. Well, I mean, it takes about like 8 hours to get here, so it'll probably be a while.
But wouldn't it be faster for me to fly over there with Latias still?
No.
I wonder if I can make a cart or stretcher or something.
I mean, I would definitely do my best to help you with that.
I mean, that would be a straight up logic check.
Alright, who's got the highest logic?
I have 2 logic.
I have 1.
So it's tied between me and Ember. I will just helping hand Ember then. So that way it counts as someone as if they had 4 logic.
Hey Grookey, which way to the village?
Oh,
I'm getting kind of fucking tired here.
I will that.
Oh boy.
Better.
Well, one of those you didn't need to reroll. The bottom one was a pass, so you still have one will left.
Hmm.
Okay. Zora,
Yeah.
you managed to create extremely makeshift tools for transportation of Latias.
But I'm already here.
It is going to ease up the burden. Also, you make sure to hook Thrack into it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I will also try to help and take like a corner.
Tony pulls the card.
Rickshaw.
You're now a carriage pony, Thrack.
Man,
Hey.
why are we like this?
We should go get Shocker.
Too bad
Shocker
you're
would
the
help,
only
yeah.
people- He is a horse. He's got 1 horsepower.
Wow.
Actually, an adult horse has like power of.
He's a zebra.
Yes, but we are speaking of horses. Horses have usually around like 5 or 6 horsepower. I think.
How the fuck does a horse have more than 1 horsepower? That makes no sense.
It's 1 horse
because,
per horsepower.
They, Finn, I'm just gonna say they made up the value of horsepowers to sell out the idea that cars and engines were more powerful than horses.
What the fuck is this scam?
Well, it's also he's also kind of not a full-grown horse, so
Yeah.
It's also not a horse.
same family.
Filthy
family.
stripes.
They're an ungulate.
Anyway, so I'm gonna take a corner between the 4 of us. I can helping hand all 3 of you with your strength checks, giving you essentially a strength of 4. So we should be able to do this just fine between the 4 of us.
Alright, so where are you taking her?
I'm going to lead them to the warehouse in the Eevee village.
Alright. So together with all of your help, you managed to get her towards there. You can actually see that there's a couple Eevees already prepared, and Umbreon is there, you know, kinda just like ordering people around right now.
Oh god,
Yep, you're definitely seeing a side of him that you have not seen before, as he is kinda very commanding.
Taking charge.
Oh.
Yep. Eventually, Latias is put into an enclosed space that has a lot of barrels in it with food.
Okay. Hey, Umbreon, does the Eevee village have any sort of healer as well? I've sent for our town's healer, but just for in the meantime.
He shakes his head. The closest to that would be Florian, and even she is not amazing.
Well, she can at least help. I will do what I can as well.
Yeah. Just going to nod and say, I will go for her.
I will
Perfect.
go with Umbreon.
All right.
Okay. Yes, you go. You go ahead.
Amber doesn't even go against this. He will accept you, and with a smile, he will, you know, just go towards Florian's hut.
And I will begin looking over Latias to see, you know, just how hurt she is.
I'm gonna kind of help Eevee because I know because I'm the one who gave the Latias lemonade, so.
Alright. Do me a medic check. I.e., a nature check.
Oh.
Okay, insight, survival, nature.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna help out.
Nope, I'm not.
Okay. Into-
You know what? I don't expect to do anything else.
Holy shit, Aries.
We're just. I'm assisting Aries pretty much.
Alright.
And that nature.
Yeah, I haven't really delved too deeply into my moves, so I've kind of just been spending all my XP on just diversifying my skills.
No,
Alright.
this is good to have.
Aries?
Yes.
So, what you can tell is, one, she has been stabilized. Right?
Okay.
Two,
good news.
she's mostly unconscious because of exhaustion. And three, she has marks of ice damage all over her body.
Oh.
Whatever fight she went through was actually the reason why she's unconscious right now. It wasn't the fall and the crater.
Hmm.
When I say the fall and the crater, kinda just you know,
Was from her impact.
well, yeah, but that barely affected her. But she apparently went through some kind of big fight with some kind of icy thing.
Hmm. Did you see any kind of ice Pokemon nearby, Thrack?
No. Whatever happened to her was above the clouds.
She's just gonna kind of point to the probably like cracked and pale spots of her skin and say, "These are all signs of some kind of ice damage." So she was fighting something that has the ability to use ice moves. Maybe not necessarily an ice type, because some water types and even grass types and a few others know how to use ice moves too, but something that knows ice moves and something powerful, because generally mythical Pokemon like this are not by any means weak.
I can't really say I did see anything. As I said, if there was a fight, it was above the clouds.
She's just gonna nod at that. That's fair.
They did almost like evaporated me just when I tried to help it.
Well, it probably thought you were an enemy.
Yeah, which
Same
is
with
fair,
me.
but it just the fact that it used a move that can basically destroy clouds in one go. We might want to be careful if when it wakes up, just in case it might try to attack.
You're pretty sure that like she didn't like have any anger or any like evil in her eyes. It was actually more of an expression of like pure desperation.
No, I know. It's just, if you wake up in a strange area like you do not know, surrounded by things you don't know, first instinct might be to attack, but
Well, apparently that was the first instinct when she saw you.
yeah. So
And it failed.
that's the warning. I'm just in case, like, hey, this might happen.
Eevee will nod, and she'll just start getting together like a pile of straw for her head, lay her head gently on the straw,
By the
and she'll just say,
way, Eevee,
yes.
you're getting a lot of Eevee looks.
She's not really paying much attention at all. So just kind of look and say, if you guys want to go try to find and help Aldino get here more quickly, I will stay with Latias.
It would just not.
Yo, Phil, how big is Aldino?
Oh, let me look it up.
Or how heavy?
Again, let me look it up. Audino is 1.1 meters and 31 kilograms. Are you already like not happy about the fact you are playing a ghost type?
Well, I'm definitely gonna need to put a lot of points into fucking strength. Because to get the fly ability, I need to evolve.
It just put me in front of Latias when she wakes up. I could probably take one of those mist balls.
It's psychic type, yeah.
Yeah, I'm immune.
Yeah, both you and Umbreon could just probably take it. Speaking of which, Zoro.
Yeah.
Umbreon is briskly pacing towards one of the upper floors of the village, where there is a hut. He takes a deep breath, and then he starts knocking. Knock, 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 knock. Eventually, the door opens, revealing a very old-looking Flareon. Now, it is not again on the thing. It's not gonna be looking old, but you can definitely tell that this Pokemon has been alive for a very long time.
About the same as Espeon.
Older.
Ooh.
You know, we are talking grandma levels.
Oh, I kind of got that impression from Espeon as well.
Espeon is more like a lady in
An aunt.
in human, she would be like in her late 40s. The Flareon here is in her late 70s, basically. So, what's up with Flareon's tail, like, standing up like this?
Very fluffy.
But yeah, she just kind of looks at you and just says, "Oh, has something happened?" Umbreon looks at her and says, "The Pokemon of Wind has fallen. We have her currently in our storage." Flareon tilts her head and says, "Surely you jest. That's impossible."
She fell from the sky, apparently.
And who are you?
I'm with him. I'm actually Zorua. Named Lucky.
Umbreon shakes his head and says, "That is not important right now. We need you there to look over the Pokemon of Wind."
The whole team's there.
Mario nods and says, "Just give me a moment." She goes back in. She picks up what appears to be a satchel. And yeah, she just starts going with you. Zora?
Yeah?
Umbreon, you know, as Flareon is coming out, he looks at you and says, "Sorry." But yeah, he leads you down.
And by the time they get here, they would probably see Eevee having like taken an oranberry, mashed it up into a bowl, and using rainwater has like started applying like poultices to the affected areas.
Oh boy.
As you are doing that, from behind you, you will hear, "That is not going to help, young Eevee."
Teflarion, just trying to do anything I can. I'm not sure if you have yache berries here.
She nods.
So, from what I could gather, she was in a fight with some powerful Pokemon, and they used ice attacks to, well, harm her. She's taken a lot of ice type damage.
Yep, she starts looking it over.
I will step aside for Flareon.
Go for it. She just reaches into a satchel, pulls out a prepared a prepared medical substance that smells kind of awful, by the way. And she starts kind of doing what you were doing, but as she starts using it on those areas, the deep freezing wounds start slowly vanishing.
Ah.
Very nice.
Yep. As she's doing this, she looks at you and says, "You got close. One day you will make a good healer."
I am just making guesses.
And to think that you wanted to become a Vaporeon.
Long story.
But yeah, she looks over, applies bandages here and there, says, "That is as much as I can possibly do. I've only seen the Pokemon of the wind. There's usually two, a red and a blue."
Yeah, I wonder where Latios is.
She looks at you and says, "Is that their name?"
Yeah, this one is Latias, the blue one is Latios.
Hey, Thrack, do you want to try to keep a lookout in case the other one ends up falling? It might still be battling whatever this one was up there.
Yeah, I can, though. If that would be to happen, I think it would happen sooner.
And she's just gonna nod and say, "Yeah, well, just don't go running off by yourself. Just keep a lookout."
Yeah. And Drakloak will go under the clouds again. What else will I find?
Well, you will not find much. Also, would it be okay if we stop here, guys?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, this seems like a really good spot to stop, because next time you guys are gonna be going back to Capim after, this entire section with Latias.
Yes. Because we're gonna probably have to help Audino carry it back to Capim.
Yep, because as Florian said, they don't exactly have the means to properly treat her here.
Yeah.
I'm glad I made the thingy.
Yo, Aris, just
Yes.
just force feed her heal seed.
I mean, I could, but at the same time.
Well,
we've
the funny
gotta heal
thing,
our-
is heal seed would only cure statuses. It doesn't actually cure HP or unconsciousness.
Yeah, if Latias was frozen, then somehow it'll work, but
Well, surely you guys got what I was kind of putting down, that she actually did get frozen, and that was actually what made her fall.
And it was probably the falling from so high up that actually, well, you know what happens when you fall from orbit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably melted the ice.
Yeah,
Which is
so
what froze her. That's just-
so in Mystery Dungeon, the the plane duo can actually fly into space.
Mhm.
So who knows? And who knows what they were fighting? Where's her brother? And what is powerful enough to defeat them?
Yes.
Well, quite a few gods.
Well, why a god though?
Good question.
She's going to join our team.
Oh god.
And
Freaking oh my god, imagine if you get the plane duo to join your guild.
God, that would be...
some dream, huh?
How would you even... Anyway, we need to save the table one more time.
Woo!
One of the reasons I wanna stop is because my computer is really acting up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
Well,
It's a tabletop sim, man. Tabletop sim is like really fucking over my computer.
Like, it's been really bad, but I'm looking more into that owlbear thing too.
Yeah, sorry that I'm kind of putting that on you. It's just lately I've also been kind of dealing with stuff here, and
No, that's fine.
what doesn't help is my ISP is being a little shithead.
Oh god.
You know, because I obviously do not have enough problems. Now I have to be dealing with some kind of shithead ISP somewhere in Germany that switches to German every single time I want to actually talk about some kind of problem that I want resolutions to.
Ew, that's
Oops, I've been speaking pretty fluent Czech, and now I switch entirely to German just to confuse the person who's calling me. Sorry.
That's why you just yell at them like, no German, Czech only.
But yes, the table is saved.
Alright.
I hope you guys have enjoyed the session. We'll allow the table. But yeah, today the session was kind of fun. Thrack noticed something that was supposed to be a plot point later.
All because he rolled a 4?
Zorua has actually had a date, so congratulations to that.
Yep, I got to cuddle with an Umbreon and make a thing to carry a Latias.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ari's just Ari's got even more tired.
Aries.
No.
It's
Finn,
funny.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Latias, I opened a gacha machine in Genshin, and that's my waifu now.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
No. You're not Ash. You can't marry the Latias.
Well, Ash didn't marry her. It's just
Ash did. We know he did.
But yeah,
He
bye bye
boned it.
everyone on the stream, and bye bye everyone on YouTube in the future, and bye bye all of my
Bye-bye.
players.
Bye.